Welcome to our Yin Yoga class. Nice to see everyone. We'll begin our Yin Yoga class lying on our back. Nice little change for us. I've been beginning the class always upright, so now lying on our back with her head turned to face the front. You can also lie on the side of your body. You can make an incline too. The knees may be bent over, legs straight. It's like you're in Shavasana. And turn your palms open towards the sky. Our theme for our class is feeling release from stress and pain management. So feeling release from stress and pain. This could be in our physical body. Of course, feeling that stress in our physical body when our mind is very busy from everything that happens through the day in our life and how we hold maybe that stress. I did have a little fall today, unfortunately. I tripped, and so I'm thinking, of course, my physical body too is that pain management, and it does cause stress. So different things in our life. Now I'd like you to place your hands together, and we're going to just slide our hands up and down here, sort of warm them up. And then between your fingers, sliding them up and down, up and down. And then slide your hands again together, nice and warm. Then I want you to place your hands onto whatever parts of your body that you would like. And when you release your hands, they actually feel light. Feeling where you need to place your hands. Close your eyes. And we let ourselves sink. Let ourselves be heavy. With our inhale breath, we open into lightness. We widen. With our exhale breath, we let ourselves be heavy, heavy, heavy. Inhale breath, open into lightness. Exhale breath, and let ourselves be heavy, heavy, heavy. Let's open our eyes and place our hands back together and create that heat again. So rubbing them up and down and between your fingers, rubbing and place your hands back together, creating that heat. And then when we open our hands, we're going to open into lightness, nice and gentle. So we release them and open them into lightness. And then place them wherever you would like on your body. And breathe, inhale to lightness. Exhale. We let ourselves be heavy. We sink. Thinking of weight, the two opposites here. Inhaling into lightness and exhaling heavy, sinking. Coming out of our pose, we can take our hands away, bending through our knees. And we hold here. Take your feet wider than the hips. Windshield wiper, knees side to side. So you can take your arms in line with the shoulders and windshield wiper, knees side to side. Keeping up our pelvis. And coming back to our center, we step our feet back in. Now we roll over to our right side to fetal. So let your head rest into your arm. And I'd like you to do this nice curl here. Tucking your knees in enough. Head is resting on your arm or could be on a pillow. It's finding where it's comfortable for you. Could even be on the floor. Let the ground absorb your heaviness and let it go. Continue to breathe into lightness with the inhale breath, exhale breath. Let your body sink. Exhale to let it be heavy, let your body be heavy. Let your pelvis, your pelvic bowl be heavy. Coming out of fetal, we just roll over to our back. Let's bring the legs back. And we hold here. Coming into cradle, take your right knee, left knee into the chest and a little squeeze. Let your pelvis settle into the ground, widening out. The knees fall open. Inhaling to lightness. Exhale, we let ourselves be heavy. Coming out of cradle, keeping your legs up. Bring your arms up, bring your legs up straight, and we stretch, and then we'll flex. And then stretch, point your toes and fingers to the sky, and then flex. Fingers come back and spread your fingers out, toes come back to your face, spread them out, and then flex. Now bend your elbows a little bit more, and knees, bend them more. We flex, and then we point. We flex, and then point. For time, flex, and point. Come back into cradle, and we roll over to our other side. And we hold here in this nice little core shape here. Again, your head can rest. You can tuck your knees in as much as you would like. Inhale to lightness. Exhale, we let our bodies be heavy. Let it go. Coming to the end of our pose, we slowly roll over to our back. Bring the knees in and pour the legs up the wall. So we extend our legs up straight. We'll have our legs up the wall here. We hold, placing your palms down towards the ground, but you could turn them out too, because that might be a little bit more open for our body and easier on our shoulders. out of legs up the wall. Bend with the knees and take it into the chest for cradle one more time. And hold. Let the knees turn out to the sides and let them go. Continue with the breath of breathing in, inhaling to lightness. Exhale, letting go, heavy. And coming out of cradle, we take our right foot down to the ground, take the left foot down to the ground. Next pose is supported bridge. With supported bridge, we'll use a block, or you could use pillows too, and then stack them however you see fit. So you could use a foam block. I have a cork block right here. If you need to see what I'm doing at any time, please come out of the pose and then look. We need to keep our head straight, so neck straight, looking up to the ceiling so we don't hurt our neck, so not looking around. Now, placing the block, we place it on middle height and continuing to look up towards the sky. I'm placing it underneath my sacrum. And here with this opening through my pelvic bowl, I want to inhale to lightness, exhale, and let our body sink, go. To the end of supported bridge. We lift our hips and then take our support from underneath our sacrum and draw the pelvis down to the ground, let it settle. Now coming up, we roll over to your right side to fetal. So again, you can take your arm overhead and roll over to the right side to fetal. Make your core shape. And coming up. Deer pose will be your next pose. Left leg forward and right leg coming behind. You can add a little flexion to your feet, so let's pull the toes back and a pelvic tilt. Sit up. You may add a twist over to the left side. You could also come forward, just to the side here, and let the forehead hang, let your head hang and forehead down. Again, here we breathe into lightness. Exhale, let go, release your shoulders. Release the pelvis. And out of deer pose, nice and slow again. We make our way out of the twist. Give me a little twist to the other side first. And coming back to the center, switching sides, right leg in front and left leg comes behind. So you can hold here and have your feet flexed with your pelvic tilt. And you may hold here, where we add the twist too. Or twist to the right. You can hold at this point, or make your way down the ground. We release our head down. The forehead draws down, releasing our neck muscles. Inhale to lightness. Exhale, we let go. This is a nice pose for us to drift away in. And suddenly, you will come back. So coming out of deer pose, we make our way back to upright. We can twist the other way and take both legs forward. Remove the fleshy part from the bottom and give our legs a little shake out. And then stillness. Our next pose is half dragonfly. Taking the right foot in towards the inner thigh, we sit up tall. Now here, my leg is straight, so I'm going to stretch into my hamstrings. We inhale, lift, and fall forward where it's good for you. You may put a blanket underneath the knee, so just a little roll, or a towel. We notice our hamstrings. We notice our back here for this stretch. Our head hangs. Inhale to lightness. Think of your upper body like a balloon, lifting. Exhale, let go. As we hold this pose for a longer period of time, notice how your body does start to let go, using our breath to help. Our fascia that lies over the muscles, so the tissue that's lying over all the muscles through our body, organs too, letting it go, letting it release. Your head is heavy, let it go. moving nice and slow, we come up out of dragonfly, Walk your hands back. To the next side, extending the right leg and taking the left foot in. Setting yourself up with however you see fit, towel or a blanket, again, you can use for underneath of the knee for that support. We draw up, hold, over top. Find where it's good for you. Let your body release on its own. Inhale, we open, think of lifting a balloon, a bubble. Nice and light. Exhale. We let our body release, let it be heavy. Let it go. Are you able to let your body sink a little bit deeper with the exhale breath? At the end of how dragonfly now, we make our way back up. And so slow. Take your hands behind and extending both of our legs in front. Give a little shake out. And then bending through the knees wider than the hips and windshield wiper. Knees side to side. And we make our way into butterfly. So with butterfly, we use our pillows or we use blocks and placing them underneath of our knees. Bottom of your feet together. Feel that nice support. Just shift your body to however it is that it's going to make you feel comfortable and settled here. You may add a forward fold, or you could just be upright here and let your body settle. You can turn your palms up towards the sky. Or with a forward fold, your arms may come forward and your hands, palms up towards the sky and the ground. So finding what will work for you. I'll just change my body so there, but you can see me. To our breath, inhale, opening, feel your back widen. Feel the stretch into the inner thighs. Let go with the exhale breath. Coming out of butterfly and make our way back up. Returning to the ground, lying on our back. So we'll just set our props over to the side, so just out of our way. And then back to the side of the body and roll over to your back. Knees are bent. Bringing both of your hands, palms together, and we do a rub again. Get nice and warm, and between our fingers, we rub, 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 rub. And then back to hands together, nice and warm. And I'd like you to release in just a moment, nice and slowly releasing our hands into lightness. Here we go. We release them. We place them onto our body where we see fit. Feel the stillness. The last pose before Shavasana, extending our right leg straight, extending our left leg straight on our mat. Walk the legs over to the left corner of our mat into Bananasana, or banana shape, walking our upper body over, elongating, so nice and long through the right side of our body. Arms may come overhead. You can bring your hands together or elbows, holding on to the opposite elbows. You can take your right foot, right ankle, crossing it over the left ankle. Now this stretch into the right side of our leg. It is into your IT band, iliotibial band. Outside of the hips are usually an area of the body that it's quite tight. Into our rib cage, opening up. Sometimes as we feel those ribs starting to shrink in. So nice big opening. Are we able to come back to our breath here, inhaling, feel soft, exhale, the body feels heavy. Coming out of our banana shape, just the opposite way, and crossing the ankles. Releasing our arms and then upper body back to the center, lower body coming back to the center. And walk the legs over to the right corner of the mat, upper body over to the right corner. Here again, you have the option if you want to bring your arms overhead. You could just bring them so their arms are bent or hold onto your hands or opposite elbows. And also cross your left ankle over top of the right ankle. Now, all along the left side of our body, opening up long through both sides of the waist. Gentle, soft, light inhale breath. Exhale breath. And release and drift away. Making our way out of banana pose and crossing our ankles. Releasing our arms and then upper body coming back to center. Lower body coming back to center. From here, we'll make our way to Shavasana, doing whatever other maybe movement or pose that you'd like to do for yourself. You can come into cradle and let your lower back, pelvis open, widen. Let go, sink into the ground. And then you can make your way to Shavasana, the V line on your back, legs up the wall, or come into a seated pose. Putting a blanket on your body or whatever else that you see fit. Keep yourself warm. When you have come into stillness, close your eyes. Our eye sockets fall back, heavy. Our Lips part, facial muscles soften. Shoulders soften all the way. Body sinks, lets go. We focus on our exhale breath one more time. The exhale breath, we let body be heavy and let go. We let ourselves drift here. Thoughts pass one by one. We'll call you back when it is time. Slowly coming back. Notice your breath. Knowing the strength that your breath has to help you out, helping us with stress, helping us with pain management, and come back to find that relief. Noticing any sounds around you. Breathing. You can sigh. You can wiggle your toes and your fingers. Maybe a shift through our body. If you're lying on your back, bend through the knees. And take your right arm overhead and rolling over to your right side to fetal. And then coming up to a comfortable seated pose. Now you can sit on a cushion, a blanket, with your hips higher than the knees to help take pressure off those knees. It's nice to sit on a bolster or a pillow too. Taking our hands to our heart center. Thank you so much for joining me and sharing your practice. I am very thankful to have you all to move with me, to be still with me, to be here together. Namaste.